Yeah, go share it. Yeah, just search Hades Bang. You will see my thing. And then gonna... You see it? Yep, that one. Yeah, you can talk. Yeah, think so. Alright. TikTok store. This is gonna be like what to play here.
Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Now McSorley. Quick slant to Brown. And the result here, a pickup of 8.
TikTok guy.
With 2 to go on second down.
Where is the TikTok guy?
He's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, you got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
A video sound? Okay, pause. Audio share, including Can you hear it, James? Okay. What? Can you hear me there? Let me go in my YouTube. Can you hear me in the video? Can you hear me in the video? Yeah. Okay, let's go.
More muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there. McSorley sets to pass. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Olivier Vernon coming in with some force for the sack that time.
A loss of 9.
TikTok guy, because too much TikTok, man.
Each man did his job.
Too much
And
TikTok.
that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
3 and out, a real danger here on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 12. And the throw there gonna be
TikTok guy.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into
Actually,
coverage,
TikTok
just like
guy,
that,
man.
they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
So on 4th down, here's Sam Cook to punt it away. On the return,
Oh my god,
Johnson.
this guy.
That'll be put in
Should
the
go on
books
the
as
other
a
side.
53-yard punt. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now 1st and 10 at their own 27. From the gun, he'll set up to throw. Gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back. And he's into the clear. 30. Past the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown.
Yo.
Cleveland.
Yo, look at that. Look at that. Yo, look at that.
73 yards. And the Browns have taken the
Yo,
early
look at this.
lead.
Look at this. Yo, the juke is
You gotta
real.
like that start on both sides of the football. You
Whoop.
force the 3 and out, and then you score on your first drive.
Well, I know someone who doesn't like that start.
Well, yeah, the other
Wait.
side.
Yeah, they don't like that at all, right? This is not the way it's supposed to be. But what you just described, that's team football. All right, when you get a 3 and out, you're supposed to take advantage of it on the offensive side of the ball. You said, thank you very much for getting us the rock. Let's put it in the end zone, and they did exactly that.
Cody Parkey set to kick off.
Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away.
Parky, let's go, Parky.
This will make it into the end zone.
Whoosh.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game.
Go.
Still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically, what I've heard
Where's
from
the
guys,
TikTok?
and what I remember from playing, if you don't have
It's
nerves
become
at
what?
the start of a
Yo,
game,
yo,
it's not gonna be a great
your
day.
star has become like
So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
brought down back at the 21-yard line.
Here's McSorley now, 3rd and long. Step, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The number 1 pick, Myles Garrett, coming in to drop him.
A loss of
We've watched this a long time.
Yo, what
and I
kind of
still
story is
don't
that,
really
man?
get it. 3rd and long. Why are you calling play action?
Because they're not going to fight
TikTok guy.
defensively, right?
Too much
No,
TikTok.
I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and it leads to a play action.
Too much. Yo, too much phone.
Nice run back there off the good punt. It's a 16-yard return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
This guy too much phone, man.
The Browns drive about to get started. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your
He's a ninja,
board,
man.
right, in your playbook, 1-play drives exactly what you want on offense. But they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. On 1st and 10, Mayfield. He's got a man wide open. It's Landry. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Jarvis Landry. 45 yards. And the Browns add on to their lead.
There's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again.
And both drives are impressive. The opening drive was, that last one was.
Hey, skirt.
What's your psyche? You're really behind the 8 ball.
You got to make sure you just hold in there. Survive the early storm. Relax a little bit and try and get back to your game plan. It's way too early for panic.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. This is their 3rd drive. Right now, maybe not about points, just about getting something. They haven't gotten a first down yet in this game.
It's a mental barrier you don't think about until you go a couple of drives without getting a first down. Then all of a sudden it looms big. It gets harder and harder to actually attain that first down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run.
Very
They'll try
morning,
again,
though.
2nd and 10. Here's McSorley to throw. He's going deep for Brown. And it's intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all
What
week
kind of
long
touchdown
pointing
is that?
out to their defense, that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first.
First down, Browns.
Mayfield on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that
Wrong
one. It's
person.
second down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Second down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining. First carry for Nick Chubb. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Maybe a little fortunate there. That was leaking a little. Maybe leaking
I messed
a lot,
up.
but he got it.
Yeah, he actually was able to make it work. How about the body language, though?
Come on,
right?
heel.
As he watched that ball leak to the right, trying to bring it back in, and had just enough to get it done.
On the return, the Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
I'm gonna give you one more chance to throw, man.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10.
Where is he?
Only a
Why
yard
this
on
guy
the keeper,
running
and it'll
so
be second
slow?
down.
Well, partner, I don't think it's any secret
He's
that
being
any
gay.
running back wants to be able to see a hole open so that he can gallop through it. But in this case, he had to slow down. There was really no hole there. And he took a big hit in order to get that 1 yard.
17-0 our score after 1.
17. Ravens nothing.
And looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted. B.J. Goodson with a
Thanks
pick.
for giving it
And
to
this
me.
one will be brought back to the 22.
I appreciate it.
They'll take over 1st and
Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
Dali ba ito?
12-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 5 yards on the scramble.
What the heck is that?
That's enough to pick up the first.
Certainly making his
Thanks.
presence felt in both the pass and the run game. He's having an impact.
No.
Yeah, his first carry of the game right there. He had hurt him with his arm. Now he's showing that he can shuffle the puppies as well.
Oh boy.
Throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
That's
Yo,
an
all
excellent
this
play by
not
the defender
not
to
good.
diagnose that one
I
close
cursed him.
quickly and help force the incompletion.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Mayfield looks to throw to the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. Austin Hooper, the tight end, was the intended target. But now it's 3rd and goal. And now 3rd and goal following incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a
What
shot at
the
the end
heck?
zone, but it's incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing
missed.
end to excellent excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
So we've seen these be tricky from time to time. You know, you've almost got to cut the ball to make it go through. And this time he cut it a little too much, and he sliced it.
Yeah, and he'll tell you, no excuses on this one. It's a kick every NFL kicker should be able to make in his sleep. But your word was definitely correct. He sliced that one, and he'll miss it wide to the right.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard
Lamar?
line. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
First and 10.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Looking to throw on first and 10. Here's McSorley. It's complete to Brown, right side.
He needs a song. He needs to recharge his song.
First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look.
I want jumbo.
Throwing is McSorley. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Well, CD, taking a step back.
Bad catch.
2 weeks into the season, and you already kind of get the sense that teams are beginning to separate themselves. If you look at the 2-0 teams, and remember, 62% of 2-0 teams ultimately make the playoffs. But Baltimore, Kansas City, Green Bay, Seattle, just to name a few, they look
This guy taco.
They certainly do, and in a lot of ways, those are the teams that we expected to be 2-0 at this part of the season. I mean, it's no major surprise. But how about Arizona being 2-0 as well? People talked about them getting better in the offseason. I don't know how many of us thought they'd beat San Francisco in the opener. They did. Then they jumped on Washington this week, and they are 2-0 as well.
Now, on the other side of the spectrum, we know the not good news about it. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Mac Wilson able to get outside the numbers and drop him for a loss.
It's not Russell Wilson, it's Back Wilson. I will trade you with the Wilson to Wilson.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9.
Check. 1, 2, 3.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And this is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call
good boy.
to go for it. And this defense will take over right at midfield.
He's my boy.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now. 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. Out of the gun, he'll throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, they've had success getting the ball to him out of the backfield, but this time they had a man right on him. He was able to break that play up before he could get started.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Mayfield and this Browns offense staring at a 3rd and long after the sack. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Mayfield now. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far. But on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense. And I don't think think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
I miss.
NFL kickers nowadays, they make things look so easy because normally from this range, about 2 out of 3. And this is not an easy kick.
20 years ago, you get where he was in that 50 range, maybe a little over. And it's a big kick, but now we just, if they leave it short, you're like, whoa, what happened? And that's what we have here.
Yeah, you're right. 20 years ago, we were saying run some more plays and get closer. Now we think they're definitely within range, and you're exactly right. When it comes up short, there has to be something that went wrong because they have plenty of leg.
The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They go play action here on first down. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. It's a gain of 35. First red zone chance now for the Ravens. They've got it first and goal at the 6. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
A line of scrimmage once again, the 5 as they get ready for second and
what?
Touchdown, Baltimore.
I lyric this guy.
Touchdown run. And the Ravens get a bit closer. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of the half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling.
He just give you one job. He give you one job.
A lot of football, full half to be
You
played.
fail. Yo, we keep missing that field goal.
He goes back out to kick this one off. Fielded near the back of the end zone.
Oops. No.
And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
20-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy.
Did I get it?
Play. Go ahead and take your lead into the locker room and then try and add to it in the second half. But there's a part of me that looks at this and says, first half going my way. I have a little bit of a cushion. Let's go ahead and try and extend things.
And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Matthew Judon in there to take him down. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
What you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you. And you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
Okay.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway.
Yeah, let's go. Hell yeah.
About 7 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
19-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working.
And that's caught inside the 35. And
Yo, OBJ!
24-yard
OBJ!
It's a big play there
He's
for the
actually worse. He's not worse.
57 yards.
OBJ.
So barely
A legend.
catch our breath. Here's first and 10 just outside the red zone. From the gun, Mayfield. He's got the first down inside the 10. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Mayfield finding Odell Beckham with a touchdown
Look at that.
pass. And the Browns add 6 to their lead.
I slide. Look at that slide. Wait, what?
Now Parkey for the extra point.
What did he say? I missed.
And the lead is up to 18 now.
Is good.
Wait, what?
Makes the score Browns 24, Ravens 6. Cody Parkey set to kick off.
Come on, Mr.
Now
Kickoff.
after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away.
Are you gonna run? Of course you're gonna run.
Returning it, Justice Hill. A lane opens here. He's
Yo, I
past
should
the
give you
30.
one touchdown, man.
And good starting field position.
I'll let you
They'll get
win.
this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. Ingram again.
Nope.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just...
And the defense loses him. It's complete. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
I'm gonna play that.
Keith Brown, 41
Now you scored.
yards. And the Ravens come
I
into
know.
that lead. And he showcased his blazing speed on that one.
Was he wearing football cleats or track spikes? Because he was gone. Big time play, and just think about what that does if you're a receiver on the team with him. Well, that's got to open things up for
Okay.
you as well, because
I'll let you score.
I've got to get back deeper and deeper in order to keep him in front. But I'm not sure how many can actually keep him in front with that speed.
And this time
Lag,
he gets it
James,
to go
lag.
as it is up and good.
Makes the score Browns 24, Ravens 13.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Fair and square.
Fielded
not
near the
running.
back of the end zone. And this will not be brought
Nope.
out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Yo, they should play in this game. TikTok song.
The Browns drive about to get started. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed
no.
at the half.
Humble.
Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run
Humble.
the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
Come on.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Play action now. Here's Mayfield. Going back to Lander. This time he's got him. Complete. He's at the 30, 20, 10. And they're going to have this in a great spot way down in Baltimore territory. A big
Check that.
play there on the catch and run.
Mhm.
68 yards.
It's lagging, James. What's up? 180.
They'll run with Chubb.
What the heck?
And this is going to result in losing
What's
yardage.
that? 180.
Back to the 8-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
This is obviously a critical sequence for this defense if they want to stay in this game. Down 2 scores already. They give up a touchdown here. That make things really difficult for their offense moving forward.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns
It's
touchdown.
cheating.
The touchdown pass, Mayfield
He's
to
cheating.
Landry. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage.
I hacked the
In order to
touchdown.
lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of
I missed.
contributors. But that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go.
Set to kick off.
he's back out there to boom this one.
Come on, Daddy. I miss again.
Miss. The dangerous Hill now to return.
Why the guy? This guy pushing up.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get
Back
going.
again.
I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit.
Come on,
maybe
Brampton.
The pace, maybe go 2 minutes. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
16
yards right off the bat and a first down.
How about a guy proving his worth in different ways? Had the big play in the run game the play before. This time, they go right back to him in the passing game, and he comes through with yet another big play. That's why you work out so hard in the offseason, so you can stay on the field and accumulate big plays.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle, feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Brown. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Did I push that guy?
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do.
I know, me too.
In this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
And now a throw on first
now
down
he's
there,
dropped.
but it's incomplete.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense.
It's all about the update, James.
On that last play.
We're in Baltimore, third quarter action.
Maybe in the real life he
2nd and
dropped
10.
there. 34, 7. Hunt.
A handoff. It's Mark Ingram. Ingram's got the first down and more. And finally marked down at the 23. 19 yards the pickup there.
First
Move
down.
the chains. After he cleared the line of scrimmage, nice little hole developed.
Yeah, he got great blocking right there at the start. But how about his vision, finding the open spaces and letting his feet carry him to him?
Ingram again, a first down carry. Room here to run. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Mark
How you doing?
His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
How did you do that, James?
Get a bit closer.
The thing. I'm trying to do it.
But the right decision, obviously, to hand the football off.
And some teams do a really nice job of taking a little bit longer at the mesh point, meaning where he's going to hand it off or keep it.
He's like change the play thing.
That allows him to make the proper decision.
Defense thing, like I'm gonna let them go in the left
with a long touchdown
or right or something. Go on, kick.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Check later.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And he returns this to the 22.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Give him 22 yards, and that's also where they snapped it from, the 22. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10. Here's Mayfield.
Oh, no.
And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. He was looking for Odell Beckham.
What are you saying?
And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Now a pass hauled in downfield. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 29-yard line. A
Right.
gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
Let this guy open.
And that is going to do it for
What?
this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
I know.
Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Mayfield with it once more. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he returns it here to his own 18-yard line. So, my goodness, I wouldn't have thought this possible not too long ago, but that turnover there means we have a game again.
Yeah, it's been a completely different team here in the second half. I just wonder on the other side of the field, where the starters telling the backups, get ready, you're going to get some playing time. And now guess what? Oh, they didn't cut the tape off of their wrists and ankles. They've got to go back out there and play. This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. Man open left side is Brown. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Check, check. 1, 2, 3, 7. Hunt.
Now a handoff to Ingram. And give him about
CLE, not Cleveland.
to the 48-yard line.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. You know, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Q.
They run. It's Mark Ingram. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down right.
No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Gain on the play.
As
Q,
usual,
Q,
hallmark
Q,
of
Q.
a good run defense. Linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. McSorley caught by Snead over the middle. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 19. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time, they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
And it's caught. And he'll be out of bounds. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll look to run with Ingram.
Nope.
He is going to lose yardage here.
I know you're doing.
It's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Good job there defensively,
Flex that.
pushing back on 1st down. I'm not sure if this is 4-down territory or not.
Got you
because
from
they
my
can kick
side.
the field goal and get it back within a score, but you know that's not what they're thinking right now. A field goal has to be their last option.
And again, it's Ingram. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away.
I know as a beast. It's a TikTok guy, a beast.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
it doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
Oh yeah.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, we're very close. One-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping to you on the other side of the ball. Saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively they burn it here with 1:51 left. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10. So instead of running, Mayfield's going to throw it here. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts.
I'm done. This guy is taking timeout.
Upcoming second down play. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Mayfield to throw. No, he doesn't have it. Maybe some alligator arms there going over the middle. Third down.
Alligator.
This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important third down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get first downs and eat away at the clock.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now Mayfield. And that will be incomplete.
After what they've faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
Huh? I don't know.
And here's a big one now. Try to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on fourth down.
Let's go.
Mayfield. And no, it's incomplete. The Browns unable to move the chains on fourth down. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape.
Let's go.
He'll look to throw. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down. This pass rush, they've been excellent all game long, and another example of it right there in the closing moment.
Not only with the pass rush, but how well they're coached. Because if you don't quite get there, get to the quarterback, get your hands up into the passing lane and knock it away as we just saw there.
This pass into the arms of Snead, and he's going to get this inside the 30. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
That's a nice job right there, partner, because they were able to work down the middle of the field, working in the seams, because I think defensively they were guarding the sidelines, trying to keep them from getting out of bounds. They took what they gave them, and it was successful.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Again, they'll run with Ingram. Down right around the 25. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
I know they got a little yardage there, but I'm not sure their investment is right. They're still running the football, and I'm not sure there's enough time to continue to do that.
No!
The first down inside the 10.
Yo!
They'll take it
Yo!
into the end zone
Yo!
for the Ravens touchdown.
Drakes! I'm
Mark
done!
Ingram with time running out, and the Ravens have taken the lead. And that will make this a
You got it, yo.
game. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. Tucker now
Hey, Larry, let's
kicking
go.
following the touchdown. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. The Browns drive about to get started. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you've got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and make it an easy throw. But nowadays, it's not just the ball being tipped in the air and people in the end zone in a cluster. It's that guy that's short in the end zone who comes up and ends up making the play because he goes unguarded. So there's a lot to think about if you're playing defense in this situation.
We'll see if they can cover all their bases. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So they'll quickly now signal for the timeout. And it's definitely not looking good, but at least they'll have one final play to hope for that miracle and get him in the end zone.
Let's go.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
One last shot from Mayfield here. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game
I lost
is
and pick some
over.
time, man.
Well, Charles, this
Oh,
one's going to be
no.
hard to digest. You take the lead into the 4th quarter, lose that lead. Maybe they felt like they let this one slip away a little bit.
They will definitely feel like that because when you have a
Pick
lead
the
in
song,
the
the
all
song.
you talk about
Let's go play
doing
the
is
song.
finishing and
Celebrate.
closing a game out. But when you flip it over, how about that?
Where is
Making
it?
the comeback and then finishing the game,
Celebrate
sealing it
song.
on defense, they will feel jubilant in their locker room.
Next up,